Hey guys, it's Bree. I have a book haul. I actually got quite a few books in December. Most of them weren't actually gifts. In fact, only one of them is. The rest I think went a little bit crazy with some like Boxing Day sales and stuff. Um, so I'm gonna start with the book that I got as a present. For Christmas, I was given a copy of Orson Scott Card's Hart's Hope. This is one of Card's fantasy novels. He's kind of more famous for his science fiction, but he did write some fantasy. So this is about like a kingdom that's constantly in turmoil and trying to produce I guess, king that will keep everything stable kind of deal. So it should be a lot of fun. It's not too long. I might even get to that this month sometime. Then you might have heard of Clarkesworld. They do a bunch of science fiction short stories, and I gave to their Kickstarter campaign. In exchange, I got their year 6 kind of bind up, and it has 36 science fiction short stories. They are working right now on a project to increase the number of translated works that they have from Chinese. And I think that's just a super cool thing. I'm excited. This has works by like Ken Liu, who was the translator for The Three-Body Problem. Let's see. Kat Valente, Carrie Vaughn, and just all sorts of good stuff. It has like a couple by Kat Valente actually. So I'm excited to be reading this throughout the month. I'm probably not going to read straight through it because, you know, short stories. But I am excited to kind of get my teeth into short stories a little bit more. It's kind of an area that I don't really spend a lot of time with. The next books are ones that I bought for myself. The first book that I bought in December was Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This is kind of a dystopian sci-fi story. It's gotten a lot of play in the YA community, and it sounds pretty interesting. I'm kind of excited to give it a try. I know that the sequel is coming out pretty soon, or it might actually already be out. So I'm kind of excited for that one. Then I got from half price because they had like a 20% off sale. I got We the Drowned by Carsten Jensen, and this one I've been hearing. I feel like 2014 was me just hearing and seeing this book everywhere. It is a Danish book, I think, and it is all about a town, and I think it's kind of in the vein of the Odyssey. I mean, obviously a modern story, but I think it's kind of supposed to be an epic story in that sense with like magical realism and dreams, and it says on the back cannibals and shrunken heads, so like how can you go wrong with that? So I'm excited. This one is a chunker though. I picked up a copy of The Penelopiad by Margaret Atwood, and this is a kind of alternate perspective, I guess, of the Odyssey from Penelope's point of view while Odysseus is gone. And so that's kind of interesting. This is one that I've been hearing a lot about when people talk about Atwood. I feel like they talk about this and they talk about The Handmaid's Tale. So I'm kind of excited to give it a try. It's pretty short. I think it's under 200 pages, so that's always fun. And it's got like the biggest margins. Look at that. So I will hopefully get to this one soon. And then I picked up The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. Anne Bronte is, of course, the sister of Emily and Charlotte. She's kind of I think the least loved of the Bronte sisters. Charlotte is the only Bronte who I've ever read, so I'm kind of excited to branch out from that. And because her sisters are a little bit less prolific than she was, specifically Anne, I think only ever wrote the one book. I feel like it's not going to be too much of a challenge to tackle that. And it feeds really nicely into my classics goal for the year. So I was having kind of a crappy day at work last week, and I was like, you know what, to make myself feel better, I've been really good about waiting to pick up a copy of the Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. So I went and I purchased it. Admittedly, it was a bit of an impulse, mostly just to make myself feel a little bit better after a long day at work. And I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this one. I think I even put it on my 15 books for 2015 video. It's all about the gold rush in New Zealand, which I didn't know that there was a New Zealand gold rush. So, you know, fun stuff. And it's also a winner of the Man Booker Prize. It was kind of all over all of the best of lists. And I've been putting off getting it for a couple of months now, and I finally broke down and did it. So that is kind of my December 2014 haul. Let me know what you got. If you had like a fantastic Christmas with all of the books, you should let me know. And if you've read any of these or think that I should like prioritize one over the other, you should let me know, because I have a lot of excitement and sometimes it becomes hard to pick things when that's the case. I hope you are having a fantastic reading week. I hope that you have been enjoying kind of the extra time. At least I know I got extra time for New Year's. So happy New Year, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.